I was born with a name, but the war erased it. Before the soldiers came, my world was small and ordinary. A wooden house that smelled of rice and smoke. My mother humming while she worked. My father's hands, rough but gentle, guiding mine as we planted seeds in the soil. I was a girl who believed tomorrow would look like today. Then the uniforms arrived. They said I was going to work. They said I would earn money. They said my family would be proud. Lies spoken smoothly, as if kindness lived inside them. I remember my mother's face as they pulled me away, how she tried not to cry, how she failed. That was the last time I saw home. The journey was long. Trains, trucks, boats. Faces like mine, girls from Korea. From China, silent, terrified, holding on to hope because hope was all we had left. We whispered questions to each other at night. When will we go back? Where are they taking us? No one had answers. When we arrived, they took our clothes. They took our names. They gave us numbers. That was when I learned the truth. The place they called a station was not a workplace. It was a prison. Wooden walls. Thin doors. Guards who never smiled. From morning until night, we were summoned, ordered, controlled. There was no consent. There was no choice. Only survival. I will not describe what happened behind those doors. You do not need details to understand cruelty. What mattered was the silence afterward. The way we stared at the floor. The way we washed our hands again and again, as if water could erase memory. The way pain became routine, and routine became numbness. Some girls cried every night. Some stopped crying altogether. I learned quickly that emotion was dangerous. If I felt too much, I would break. So I folded myself inward. I became very quiet. I counted breaths. I memorized cracks in the ceiling. I told myself stories about rivers and mountains, about home, about a future where I was free. Disease spread. Hunger lived with us. Punishment came without warning. When a girl disappeared, no one asked why. Asking questions made you next, but even in that place, something human survived. We shared crumbs of food. We held hands when the lights went out. We whispered our real names to each other, like a secret rebellion. Saying a name meant saying, I existed before this. One winter, a girl from China grew too weak to stand. The guards shouted. She collapsed. We were ordered to step away. But before they dragged her out, she looked at me and smiled. That smile still lives inside my chest. I do not know what happened to her. The war dragged on, stealing years from our lives. When it finally ended, freedom did not arrive the way I imagined. There were no apologies. No explanations. Just confusion, fear, and abandonment. Some of us were left behind. When I returned to society, I learned a new kind of silence, the silence of shame. People did not ask where I had been. Or if they did not want the truth. In their eyes, I was no longer a daughter, no longer a woman worthy of respect, so I stayed quiet. I married, but I did not speak of the past. I had children, but I never told them why I sometimes woke up screaming. I lived decades carrying a war that never officially ended. The world moved on. I did not. Then one day, many years later, I heard other women speaking. Women like me. Survivors. They stood in public and told the truth. Their voices shook, but they did not stop, and for the first time, I realized something powerful. The shame was never ours. We were not guilty. We were violated. We were used. We were silenced. And silence had protected the wrong people for far too long, so I speak now, not because it is easy, not because the pain is gone, but because history must remember us as human beings, not footnotes. I speak for the girl who smiled before she disappeared, for the ones who never made it home, for the ones who died without hearing the word sorry. I speak so that no one can say, "We did not know." I am old now. My hands shake. My voice is slower. But my truth is strong. I was a child, I was taken, I survived, and as long as someone listens, I still exist.